Hello, my name is Dr. Shambles, and today we actually have a different video, which is I decided to bring Red Ace here onto the channel because I am very intrigued by this deck, and so I wanted to bring it to the channel, you know. And after trying this deck is very weird. By the way, just in case you want to know, the deck list will be at the end of the video. Also, you guys have the timestamps in the description if you need to see what matchups you're going to see, and you know, if you want to jump to the deck list first and then come back. So this deck is very weird because it's not like it's a bad deck, but I feel like it's not a good deck as well. Does this make sense? Because it's like the deck has what it needs to win games, but I feel like even with like I'm playing pretty much 8 searchers plus the event that draws 1 card, and you just don't really find the cards that you need most of the time, and so like it was weird. It was very weird. It's a weird deck, but yeah. So you guys will hear my opinion of the deck list at the end of the video. For now, let's focus on the matchups. As you guys can see, right now we're playing against the black-yellow deck, the new Martial Teach. This deck, I think it does very well into this Teach. We're going first, by the way. He chose to go second. And so I believe we usually like to go second. I mean, most of our stuff loves to play on the even dawn. Ooh. I took here. Yeah, I'm gonna go 6 first. He has very little cards in hand. Let's see what he does. By the way, I don't remember this Teach being that good, by the way. So yeah, but it is to start showcasing you guys. I don't remember which decisions he did. Okay, he was very low on cards in hand. We play Luffy. Yeah, like, maybe I should talk a little bit right now. The secret ace is very weird to play. Like, you usually never want to play it, only when you're at 10 on. So yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe that'll be a good thing because it means this deck is actually very cheap. Sorry, but still. Okay, he swings with Burgess. He doesn't really care, like, I think he could have just left for Burgess there, but he doesn't really care because he can always redirect the attack. Or maybe bait out one of my swings onto him. I don't think we should care about his swings. Okay, he already redirected his attack onto the Shiryu. And he spent 1 of Martial Teach. So here, if he actually took the life and activated the trigger, I wouldn't have been able to attack with my leader onto his leader. So that was good for me. My idea here was, you know, since it's going to be... Supposedly, he was going to take the first one. We are going to swing onto that Burgess with our leader, and then Vista will take out the Vasco Shot and Lilith. But since he just didn't really do it, that's even better for us. Now he cannot redirect, he needs to take this life. He doesn't activate the trigger, obviously, because that's the last attack. Now next turn will be at 9, so we can play our new gate. He plays the Teach. He has reached his power spike, that we can tell, now that he has the Teach on that field. There you go, and he can attack with Shiryu if he wants. What we can do now... Oh, he actually went on to my Vista. That is fine. Yeah, we had to give him a 2k. What we can do now is, since we're gonna play Whitebird, we can play him. We can play him and then just take away Bart with our... Or not. Wait, first I'm testing the waters first, I guess. Let me see what he does. I mean, I can use the White Pierce swing to... Okay, he takes. Okay. We're gonna give it to the Blackbird, yeah, to the Teach. So he cannot attack next turn. We now go 8 onto his lives. If he takes, then we just try to go for 4 lives. We try to end game. Nope. He doesn't, and therefore... Yeah, I'm gonna go 10 onto 8 if he wants to try and protect it. He doesn't, so he has 1 swing. Next turn, he takes that life. He plays Teach. The Black Teach, so he has a blocker. Yeah. Might as well just make him a... Oh, because he... Okay, wait a second. Because he nullified the Whitebeard's effect, the Teach can in fact attack. I didn't know that. I don't think I actually noticed that during the game. But yeah, okay. We just protected it. Because, well, we do need 2 attacks. Another Vista, that is fine. Vista is the... I think it's my favorite card from the deck, to be honest. Replaces itself, and... And then we can make him attack right away. He's taking his while to just confirm. There you go. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna activate my leader effect first. To make... Because there are triggers... Yeah, okay. Maybe I... There are triggers that would nullify a character or a leader. Maybe I should have just activated the leader effect just in case. But he's probably gonna protect this. He doesn't really has a chance, you know. Yep, there you go. So yeah, we can go a 7, an 8, and a 9 by using Moby Dick's second ability. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna go to 8 now. He actually blocks, so I'm like, okay. Let's take that last life. Yep. Lilith is actually a very good card to play in the Teach deck, I'm not gonna lie. I actually like the fact that he was using Lilith. It feels very good in this deck. We play an Uta just in case. Because if he plays this Teach, it's okay. He can nullify the new gate all he wants. We still have an Uta, so we're fine. He cannot end this game. We have more than enough counter. So we go 7 on to 6. We actually protect this guy. We actually protect it. Yeah, I think he yeah, there you go. So I was like, will he actually commit to 12k onto Vista? Why would he do that when he can just leave the attack up? Like, he could leave the blocker up, but yeah, he attacked this. So I'm like, I don't know why at that time I felt like, yeah, I think he's gonna commit to 12k. By the way, he was playing throughout the whole game, and he actually did. But usually you don't block there, by the way, guys. I blocked because I had that feeling. I don't know why, the way he was playing throughout the game. But yeah, next game is against Sengoku. He chose to go second. Everybody's stealing going second from us. But it is what it is. We actually don't have that good of a hand as well. Did I keep this hand or did I mulligan? I can't see right now. Ah! Alright, at least. Okay. Come on, man. Just. Wow. Well. We still have a 5-ton play, I guess. I think this is the only time Ace is good to play. Even so, sometimes I still prefer Luffy. He goes 5 to 5. Sure. We go 5 to 5. He has a blocker, the Rosinante right there. He actually takes. We gotta search. I know why I was thinking about Tuta, I can't get Tuta. But it is what it is. We can't give rush to this ace, so yep. At least now all of our bricks and 1Ks become 2Ks. That's pretty much it. He's gonna ramp one more time. Yep. Plays Borsellino. Not a bad play. Gets a search. Oh my god. Good play here. Do we take? I take and I got a Vista. So I guess I'm not gonna play that Marco. We're gonna play that Vista. We're gonna reveal always the same one. There you go. We actually got the new gate. Finally. We're gonna go with Vista first, so we get the blocker out. He blocks, so I'm gonna go 6K here to take away one card from hand. There you go. Here they come. the boys. Sakazuki, Borsellino, Kuzan on field. This is actually very good. 3 good cards, you know. I have played a little bit of Sengoku. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it to the channel, but I don't know, like, I do prefer the character of Ace, and I usually do decks by the character. But, you know, purple is purple, and I love purple. So now you can just take away our Ace. He commits an AK. I didn't remember this. We got the Luffy, sure. Plays the Marine for what? He committed an AK. He could have just committed a Kobe. I think it was a misplay, no? Okay. And he's not making his Borsellino a blocker. My question is why? Yeah, we can go... We're gonna go 7K here. I think I'm gonna attach one to Vista. He plays Mama Ragan. I didn't even know people play that, by the way. Yeah, we go an 8. And then we go a 10. He takes. That is fine by me. Okay, so next turn we can play, in fact, the Luffy and maybe the 4-cost blocker. Little, I don't know his name. I think it's Little something. Or we can play a Marco as well. Maybe to get rid of a brick. Yeah, we do play Luffy next turn. That I am sure. I'm even hovering the card. He plays Sengoku. What the hell? Because I thought, okay, it's just gonna attach a lot of things and swing. And I'm gonna see if I defend or take. He goes 5. I think we defend this. I think we do. Yeah, we defend this. So now he cannot finish game, no matter what, so we're fine. Also, Little Ors. Okay, Little Ors Jr. Maybe playing Little Ors was not that good of idea, because Kuzan can just throw a 1 Dawn to stop a blocker. Attaches 2 Dawn, goes 10 to life. Pfft, we take those any day. Vista, we might play Vista. We go an 8. He's going an 8. He cannot... Oh, he can swing with Barcelino. We can, in fact, protect this, actually. Oh my god, we took a second one. He commits the 8k. Okay. Today we're very naughty. We're just baiting swings left and right. What the hell? I never... I don't do this again. I think I felt... Oh, wait. Oh, it restands. Okay, well... Then that was a misplay on me. I didn't even know he restanded. So he only has 1 life. There's no need to try and bump our leader. We're just gonna go a 7. He takes a 7. Yeah, we just take Obi just because. Okay. We got another 9. And then we're gonna go a 10. He blocks, so he didn't have it for... He doesn't have it for 10. Yeah. Okay, weird last 2 turns there, but okay. We got the win, I guess. I didn't even remember that going like that. Last game is against Luffy. People are actually saying that this deck will be very good. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Probably, I was wrong. I made a tier list and I put this at C because it didn't feel like the deck was going to be that strong. But the deck is in fact strong now. But it's still, I don't know how well will it be doing in a meta. So yeah. Also, finally, we're going second, which is our strength. We're much better going second. And we have Luffy, Vista, Newgate right from the get-go. So yeah, we're good to go. And we managed to set up the Moby Dick. So yeah, our Vista is gonna take care of that Mr. 2 and that Luffy right away. There you go. It's okay. Yeah, he's just gonna... We're gonna take this one. I already knew he was going to do this, but it was to stop the Luffy swing. I think it wouldn't have mattered the way we did this. So I'm gonna go 5 first. He's gonna make the prisoner impel down blocker. Will he block right away? No, he did not. That's actually good. We're gonna go 6 now. Will he block counter? If he blocks counter, we are gonna go with Vista onto that blocker and take away the other 2. He doesn't, so we're just gonna take the other 2 and go on to lives. He takes the life. It's fine. Obviously, he can make a blocker and not use it every turn. It doesn't really matter. Now, I still don't know much about the Luffy. I know he plays a lot of small bodies. So I don't know if he's gonna swarm the board right now, or if he has actually he can play another buggy now that I'm thinking about it. Play another buggy, play another prisoner of impel down, and then he has 2 blockers. No, maybe. I think that would be a play. He's gonna go 5. Yeah, we just give him an... We just make ourselves a 7k now. He doesn't have Mr. 2. He needs to attach at least 1 down to buggy to swing even, either into our Luffy or onto... Oh my! Do I protect this? That is my question. Do I give him 3 cards? No, I don't. I just let it go. He did commit a lot. He did commit a lot. It's fine by me. He did commit a lot. Can he attack right away? Oh my. Wait a second. I forgot about the leader effect. Oh my god, Electrical Luna. Okay, I guess. We can't even reveal. Yep. So we're gonna go 7. Since we have the double attack from our leader, we might just attack with the Newgate onto that buggy to make him use... Oh, he used... Oh, okay. Yeah, just gonna go to that Luffy. Once we have the double attack from Newgate, we can actually start trying to use some of our swings from the board into their board, because our leader can make enough pressure on his own. Because it's gonna be a 7k swing on 2 lives with double attack. So yeah. We take this? Oh, you're asking for it. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Will you attack with... No. He plays with Boa. Boa will stop my Newgate from attacking. That is fine. Are you not going to swing with that prisoner? If he has... Oh no, I don't think he has another... I don't think he has leader effects, so he cannot Electrical Luna once again. Yeah, I mean, sure. Do we take this? No. Okay. Okay. This should be... Yeah. Oh my god, I'm actually not gonna play... Okay. And we can play that. Yep, we can play that. Yep, okay. We're gonna go 7 first. We should go this 9, yeah, into the 6, take away Mr. 1. Now he has 2 attacks, so he doesn't have rush, I believe. I don't know if he has, but I don't think he has. Okay, that was a good play. The fact that we did, as you can see, the secret rare ace is not really that good. I thought we were going to play ace into Luffy, and the search, and whatever we got it, we would use it as counter. But no, we just like, let's go another Vista. Make ourselves make a bigger swing. Yeah, I just blocked this one. If he commits, yeah, he just gives up. If he committed too many dons here, it's okay. If he played the Rush Luffy, it would be okay. Whatever he played, it would be okay, actually. So, yeah. Okay, so these were the matchups. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's jump into the deck list, shall we? Okay, so here we are at the end of the video. Sorry, I'm gonna just show you guys the deck list at the end because I am going to talk about the deck list that I made, and I'm gonna see some changes that I kind of want to do. So let's start with it, shall we? Sorry, I'm confused about this deck, to be honest, because in my mind the deck would be so much better, but the deck is not bad, but it's also not that good. I don't know. So yeah, let's just talk about the deck list here. Deck list in the description, by the way. You guys can always copy paste. If you want to try this. Now, there are a couple of cards here that I hate, and there are a couple of cards here that I love. First and foremost, Luffy and Whitebird I absolutely love. Vista as well over here. Like, these 3 cards I think are the core of the deck. All of the rest, I think they are very bad, actually. Not very bad. It's so weird to say. For example, this ace, I am thinking about reducing it to 2. What? What do you mean? He makes every single one of your bricks a 2k. Yeah, but like you never, the window to play him, it's never optimal. You only play him when you reach 10 dawn, pretty much, because when you reach 10 dawn, that's when you want to play him. When you already, assuming that you already have a new gate on the field, you play him, and then you get to play another Luffy, because actually I'll get to that. Then you play another Luffy for like 2, and then you maybe play Anuta, and that's a 9 cost play for 3 cards, which I think it's pretty nice. Overall, it should be, so I'm just gonna assume she's a 2 cost, because you never play her when she's actually a 6 cost. So that's a 2, 2, 6, 6, 5, 5, so that's an 11 dawn play that you can make in 10 dawn. That's fine, that's good actually, but you never actually wanna see him up until that point. Like, the only time you wanna see him is if you're going first. And even sometimes when I'm going first, I still prefer seeing Monkey D. Luffy. Play Luffy, attach 1 dawn to leader and swing. So yeah, Luffy is a 4 of, absolutely. There's no denying that. He's an incredible card to play at 4 dawn, and and he becomes a pseudo blocker, because here's the thing: you cannot give him rush. That is fine. You can only give 8k power Luffy's or Whitebeard pirates plus. So what you want to do is you play Luffy. He makes your leader 7k if you keep spending your 8k bricks, hopefully, or even the 1ks are pretty fine. Then next turn you swing with 6 or more, depending on what you can do with Luffy, and then people usually just swing at him from the get-go to try and get rid of him as fast as possible. They either commit many numbers and get rid of him, and you're like, fine, they just commit a lot of dawn, or they ignore it and keep going for your leader, and that usually prompts you to spend more cards in hand. So it depends on their hand. They usually react according to their hand. If they don't have that much to play, they usually attach enough dawn to just, for me to think this is not really worth saving now, so you'll just let him go, or they're gonna keep swinging at you, so you spend a bit more cards in hand. And if he becomes a pseudo blocker later in the turn, when you are at more than 6 dawn, you just play him for 2 costs, so it's insane. So yeah, I think Luffy is a 4 of. Next, I think Vista is worth mentioning. I love this card. This card is actually very good in the current meta. He is very good against the Purple NL, very good against the Blackbeard, and kind of good against Black Yamato. Very good against Luffy, very good against Buggy as well. Yeah, those are the matchups that are very good, and kind of good against Yamato. It's not bad against Yamato, don't get me wrong. It's very good against the Black Yamato, but it's not as good because Yamato usually doesn't really care if the characters go to trash, like the 2k power or less characters, because she gets the effect right away. So if they go, she doesn't care, she can bring them back. So, but still obviously good because it doesn't spend you a swing. In one swing you can get rid of all that tech, so it's not that bad. But yeah, it's a really good card in this meta. I really like him. Next we have, then we have Newgate. So this is Newgate. I was playing him at 4 at some point, and then I just let him go at 3. You really love to see him, but sometimes you just see him a bit too early, and you need to give priority to other targets. Although I'm trying to have as much consistency as possible, I still sometimes don't see him on the 8 on turn, or see him too early and don't see anything else to play. So yeah, I think at 3 he's perfect. I don't really want to mess with that. Another thing that I kind of want to mess with is Marco. Don't get me wrong. This card is not that bad. I am actually, maybe if I reduce to ace, I maybe bump him to 4. But I don't really want to play him at 4 because he's not really your ideal drop. You usually want to go second because pretty much all of your curves are going second. So this is good going second, this is good going second, nope, going second, kinda going second. If you really don't have anything else, you don't really play this guy a lot, but going second, so yeah, almost everything is really great going second. The Moby deck is actually good going second. because it gives you a plus dawn, so you can search as much as possible going second with your events and searches to hopefully find what you need. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you do love going second, and so he's not optimal on your going second. You usually always love to play Vista, but he's not a bad target as well. But yeah, the only problem is obviously he's a brick. So if I bump him up to 4, he's also a brick, and that's where you guys usually come with the argument. Then if you have a problem with the bricks, then that's why Ace needs to be played at 4. Not really. Again, you don't really want to play him. Like he costs 5. If he costs 4, that would be a completely different story. He would be a 4 of, you usually would even want to play him before Luffy. But because he's a 5 cost, that's what makes him bad, actually. Because on your 6th on turn, you never want to play him. You usually want to play either this or this to give them rush and give them prompts with the effects. If you, like, for example, Vista has the best effect. You reveal an 8k card and then you just draw. So he replaces himself as well as getting rush. Then you have a Moby Dick, you can just sacrifice it, give him a rested on, and then when he attacks, he just gets rid of everything that's small. So yeah, that's usually a really good combo, and why I decided to play Moby Dick at 4. I actually was thinking of playing him at 3. So yeah, you don't really like to play him, but I was playing him at 3, sorry, not 4. I was playing him at 3 because I'm like, maybe, you know, but I think I'm gonna try and play him at 2 and then Marco at 4. So you make sure you have cards to play at 6th on turn or 7th on turn. Yeah, that also we could look at. Can I actually just? Yeah, I can. We can look at some events here. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. I think this one is mandatory at 4. Again, you have a lot of bricks. And so it's actually a card that would replace itself. So kind of a searcher, but not really. Kind of like an NL, purple NL searcher. So yeah. But yeah. This is my thoughts. The deck is worse than I thought, but it's not bad. How I would describe it is like Mihawk when he came out, the Green Mihawk. When Green Mihawk came out, he was very strong, yes, but he was somewhat inconsistent in finding his pieces. If you find your pieces with this deck is an absolute menace. But unfortunately, it's not that very consistent at finding it. Your best searcher is Garp, because your Izo is not really that good. Oh, my bad, man. Your Izo is not really that good, and like it's just a card that you draw and replaces itself. So like, you prefer Garp, you prefer this. This also replaces itself in the exact same way. So I'm like, this is just bad. The Izo is just bad. So yeah, if you do find your pieces, if you play your curve, don't get me wrong. Even Black Yamato that does spam a lot of bodies, and is actually better than this deck, I believe, at least for what I've seen. Is much more aggressive. This deck only playing like 1 card per turn is not bad. Like, because the card that you usually want to play is actually very, very strong. Like, once you get your 8 on turn, that's like the power spike with Newgate. But yeah, you still have to play 12 2Ks because this, even like playing this, it's just not consistent. So yeah, you just rather play 12 2Ks. So yeah, this is the deck list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, comment what you think of the deck, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.